Hello everyone. In this video, we will discuss the top higher education CRMs in 2025. So let's dive right in.
Growing a business requires a holistic approach that extends beyond sales and marketing. This approach needs alignment among people, processes, and technologies. So if you're a business owner, operations, or finance leader looking to learn growth strategies from your peers and competitors, you're tuned into the right podcast. Welcome to the WBS Podcast, where scalable growth using business systems is our number one priority. Now, here is your host, Sam Gupta.
My name is Sam Gupta. I am principal at Elevate IQ. Elevate IQ is the independent vendor-agnostic technology advisory firm. We help our clients with technology strategy, change management, system selection. On that note, let's go back to today's topic, which is once again top higher education CRM systems in 2025. Before we look at the list, let's align our expectations in terms of how we define the higher education vertical. For the most part, in this particular case, these are the higher education institutes and their business model must be of higher education. For the most part, these are going to be different universities, etc. We combine all of different sizes. Sometimes you are going to have the community colleges, etc. Their business models might be slightly different compared to the larger universities. But on this list, we have captured all of the systems that are going to be targeted for this particular vertical. If you want to learn the specifics of the systems, the ones that might be better for communities, colleges versus the universities, we'll be discussing with each of the systems as I talk about them. The criteria that we have utilized to compile this list is product share, acquisition strategy. If they are acquiring a lot of different capabilities, products aligned to higher education vertical, then they generally rank higher on this list. Then we factor into product roadmap, community, ecosystem, win rate, technology strategy, as well as investors. On that note, now let's look at the list. Number 10 on our list is Oracle CX Cloud. For the most part, when you look at higher education vertical, these are very large universities. They are going to have thousands of students, teachers, alumni with whom they have to maintain relationships. So generally, they require very large systems, and Oracle CX Cloud is meant to be a very enterprise system. It can accommodate many different workflows from different business models, industries, etc. When you look at the customer journeys of, for example, let's say, the education-centric spaces. But then with higher education, you are going to have other business models as part of your institute. For example, let's say if you have construction-centric or you are doing a little bit of facility management, you are going to get very deep grant fund-centric reporting, traceability, etc. If you need that as part of your CRM layer, depending upon how you track that, each organization is going to have very different need. Sometimes they track this as part of their FP&A layer. Sometimes they track as part of their ERP layer. But here, if you want to track that as part of your CX layer, then Oracle CX Cloud will be a great fit. In Oracle's portfolio, you are going to have other systems, including your ERP, etc. So if you are on Oracle, then this could be a great fit. And that's number 10. Now, number 9 on our list is HubSpot CRM. And for the most part, HubSpot CRM is very different from Oracle CX Cloud. If you're looking for operational-centric workflows, enterprise-centric workflows, then your Oracle CX Cloud will be a better fit. HubSpot CRM is designed for slightly more marketing automation-centric workflows that is going to capture the prospect recruiting centric journeys a lot better than your operational centric workflows. For that, HubSpot might struggle just because its process model, data model, the way they are designed, they are not as scalable to accommodate many different personas of your customer journeys. That's where you are probably going to run into some challenges with HubSpot. But otherwise, if you're looking for marketing automation centric workflows, then HubSpot CRM will be a great fit. And that's number 9. Number 8 on our list is Blackboard CRM. For the most part, Blackboard CRM, the way it is designed, is it's designed for smaller organizations. And in general, when you look at the higher education vertical, the organizations are going to be much larger. The kind of transaction volume that they are going to have is going to be much higher, much larger. So that's where Blackboard CRM maybe smaller for the larger institutes. If you are going to be a very small institute, then Blackboard CRM may be a great fit. It's going to provide very tailored experience, but it might not be as customizable, configurable, etc. So that's number 8. Number 7 on our list is Lead Squared. And Lead Squared is a relatively newer vendor, and you may not have heard of Lead Squared before. But for the most part, when you look at Lead Squared has been proven with some very large higher educational institutes. They started in India, so they have a lot more adoption in India compared to other geographies, for example, let's say North America. But they have the tailored model, and they have been proven with a lot of different educational institutes. So you are going to get the tailored experience, but the layers are going to be slightly scalable. They might not be as scalable as your Microsoft or Salesforces of the world. But then your implementation is not going to be as high with Lead Squared, just because those workflows are already built up. So that's number 7. Now, number 6 on our list is Anthology Reach, and this is part of that Campus Nexus portfolio. So if you're using Campus Nexus and you are looking for CRM that is going to communicate better, if your data and process model is going to be slightly aligned, then it could be a great fit. But keep in mind, this is not necessarily a real CRM. So if you're looking for CRM, then you need to look for some other platforms. This is just an afterthought, from the CRM perspective. So that's number 6. Number 5 on our list is Illusion CRM, and this is very similar to your Anthology Reach as well. Now, if you are going to have Banner as your student information system, SIS, then this could be a great fit just because it is part of the same portfolio, same vendor. So you are going to get some synergies from the platform perspective. But for the most part, again, the experience is going to be very similar to your Anthology Reach. So these two are very comparable depending upon which ecosystem you are part of. You are going to run into some challenges in terms of scalability, the kind of scalability that you will find with slightly more diverse generic systems. So that's number 5. Number 4 on our list is Creatio. And Creatio is that low-code, no-code platform. And for the most part, you are going to get a lot more scalability, but at the same time, you are going to have much higher implementation, customization, configuration budget, because these capabilities are not going to be built, the ones that you are going to find with the likes of Lead Squared or your Anthology Reach, etc. Those are going to have much more tailored workflows. With Creatio, you are building a lot of those. But again, it's going to be a lot more customizable in general in accommodating different workflows. So when you have many different business units, business models, and you are trying to consolidate the customer-centric processes of all of those, trying to consolidate the contact list, etc. In those cases, your Creatio is going to be a great fit, and that's number 4. Number 3 on our list is Zoho CRM. And Zoho CRM would fall under that generic category. So they are going to have some higher ed centric functionality, but they are not going to have as tailored workflows as you would find with the other tailored platforms that we have on this list. But at the same time, you are going to get customizability. The customizability that you get with Zoho CRM is different from what you would get with Creatio. Creatio is slightly more low-code, no-code platform. So their technical capabilities are going to be far deeper. With Zoho CRM, you are looking at slightly more business-centric workflows. And when you compare this with slightly more enterprise-grade platforms, Salesforce, Microsoft, etc., the scalability might not be as high. You are going to have a lot more constraints as part of their processes, data objects, the way they are going to be designed. But again, when you are going to be limited on your budget and you are looking for slightly smaller platform, then your Zoho CRM could be a great fit. So that's number 3. Number 2 on our list is Microsoft Dynamics 365 apps. It's very well proven in education verticals, higher eds. In general, again, when higher ed is going to be very big in terms of the kind of size, the transaction volume they are looking for slightly more generic platform. They want to build on top of that. They want to consolidate many different workflows, global workloads from the CRM perspective. They are outgrowing mid-market centric systems. Then your Microsoft Dynamics 365 apps is going to be a great fit, but be prepared for much higher implementation budget in general. Also, sometimes it could be harder to use, and the reason for that is because it's a very enterprise grade platform. So that's number 2. Number 1 on our list is Salesforce Education. And Salesforce Education is very similar platform as your Microsoft Dynamics 365 apps. It is designed for enterprise grade scalability. You can customize your business objects the way you like. But at the same time, you are going to have a lot more implementation configuration budget. And sometimes it could be harder to use as well because of that customizability aspect of it, because you are trying to incorporate layers from many different business models. Sometimes they might come in the way of usability. So that's number 1. If you enjoyed this video, we are going to link a detailed report with this video, so you might want to check that. We publish our digital transformation report annually. We capture similar insights as part of that. We are going to link the QR code of that as well. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, we publish these videos on a weekly basis, so you might want to do that. This podcast is also available in the audio form on major podcasting platform, so you might want to check there and subscribe if you like. On that note, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one.
Thank you for listening to another episode of the WBS podcast. Be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcasting platform so you never miss an episode. For more information on growth strategies for SMBs using ERP and digital transformation, check out our community at WBS.rocks. We'll see you next time.